First off, I'd like to thank Tracy for giving me this opportunity. I've been wanting to speak to the public for a minute. Today, I'd like to speak on love, divine energy, peace, and unity. I feel like Dr. Martin Luther King was very familiar with all of these things. He understood that love was greater than hate, and that all people of all color had the same energy flowing within them. So we must be treated equal under all conditions. When I say energy, I mean your energy, your inner God that exists in all of us. He also was very familiar with the negative and unnecessary results of violence, hoping that one day us as people will wake up and realize that we are misusing the nature of our Creator and we are only creating destruction amongst each other, forgetting that we are all brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters who all come from the same one higher intelligence, self-consciousness that creates all things in love, peace, and harmony. It is not in our true nature to hate one another, by no means, but it is simply a lack of understanding or a refusal to renew our minds and make changes in our lives for the better. Dr. Martin Luther King was about that life. He walked it like he talked it until he was murdered, but his message still lives on. Anybody can hate, but it takes courage to love. My mother always told me to never get mad at anything that you cannot control. And this is the truth. We can't control what people think about us or any of the things of disturbance that has happened to our ancestors in the past, but we can control ourselves. We are in control of the way that we think, speak, live, love, eat, and how we create our own universe individually, but in harmony in a shared universe with the Most High. We must evolve, but we must first be involved to evolve. I also understand that when we hear the verdict of cases like Trayvon and Martin's, or when we read about great leaders like Jesus Christ or Malcolm X getting killed for speaking out about truth, we begin to realize and feel in our essence that something, somewhere, somehow is wrongfully going on in this world. You may not be able to say exactly what it is, and then again, you may have a few clues for gathering information off the internet, people around you, books and other sources, but it always makes you hunger for more. He who hungers for knowledge will be fed. Thirst and your cup shall be filled. Knowledge creates wisdom and wisdom grows into understanding. Seeking you shall find. To evolve once again, we must be involved. Know thyself and be familiar with the differences between the laws. The laws of the land which are governed by the man, and the laws of the universe that are governed by the Most High.
Come on now.
Know your true existence, purpose, and rights, kings and queens. Do not let the world tear you down and steal your joy. Understand that any and every one of us out here wearing a suit or a uniform, labeled as a cop, a teacher, a preacher, security guard, thug, or murderer, are only humans with free choice just like the next person before anything else. It is the illusion of confusion that brainwashes and dehumanizes us as people, which creates fear in our communities, causing us to be afraid to speak out, stand up, take control, and organize our own communities. And when any of our brothers and sisters are out of line and misusing positive energy, causing it to create negative matter, regardless of what color you are, we're going to step in and make sure that justice is served properly, whether they are in uniform or not. Wrong is wrong. Justice shall only be served equally for security and protection, not fear, bondage, and oppression. I am not judging or saying that everyone wearing a badge or a name tag or every suspect in a crime scene are bad people or guilty. But we all know that at times all people, including good people with good names and reputations, can have bad intentions as well. When we act on these intentions, it is then that we fall from grace and create a divided atmosphere. 10% of life is what happened to us. 90% of life is how we react to the things that happen to us. The Most High is evolving, and we are evolving with him. So let's acknowledge the experience of becoming one and aligned in harmony, sharing love, peace, and happiness. Each one teach one, even if we only reach one. Now before I leave, I just want to read this poem to y'all real quick if y'all don't mind. That's all right with y'all?
Go ahead, Rick.
It's called Dehumanized. As I live, motivate, create, and wait for the day that the real outweigh the fake. I realize most are dehumanized and don't know what they imitate, which make it so hard for some to relate because their hearts hold too much hate. I don't know if it's bad or evil. It must be the misuse of the ego that got you feeling like some kind of hero. You say you're a prophet. I say so am I. I'm a messenger too with the life, and I choose not to live a lie. Therefore, my eyes are open just like the gates of opportunity, which we don't see much in our community due to poverty and the lack of unity. I'm not pointing the finger at nobody. At the end of the day, so am I. I'm involved. Speaking about you and me, who live by the gun, money, cars, sex, and jewelry. And you think you fooling me? Nah, for you that is usually, until I point out the fruits that you bear, which is a pure form of cruelty. Hating on the next person because you plan to fail. By failing to plan, now you hate as you stare at abundance, prosperity, success, and all the good things that manifest from your brother. But envy makes you think it's not fair because you saw it first in another. Thank y'all. Next coming to the stage, man, we got my homeboy Will Mack, man. Y'all give it up for Will Mack.
The writing's on the wall, I'm enlightened and involved. Above man law, so I rise and evolve. Evolution, niggas scared of revolution. Ignorant to the truth, I think they feel better, stupid.